Hey guys, welcome back. This is Neon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
Good grief. Just when we thought we were done talking about Captain effing Marvel, Clark Gregg has to go and say something, well, pretty offensive, I think, to Marvel fans. And this was on the Nerdist, which we know is one of the biggest shill sites, biggest pop culture shill sites on the internet. Clark Gregg had an interview where he attacked Marvel fans, and he didn't need to do this. He didn't need to do this to make his point. He attacked Marvel fans, criticizing them as being dinosaurs wandering into the tar pits, and he also said that they were butthurt about Captain Marvel because Captain Marvel was a woman. And it's making the headlines. Geeky, what do you have to say about this?
I just don't understand why it's a problem. I mean, I always well, first of all, I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You don't. I'm not watching it now. I'm tired of them saying it's because men don't like women, because that's not what's going on at all. It's because the PR behind this movie was kind of toxic, and the behavior by even the lead actress was kind of not always good, and people were mad about it. It's not about her being a woman at all. That's why I don't understand. And plus, more men than women went to the theater anyway.
Yeah,
it doesn't even make sense.
I'm not understanding because
they want to be the good guy.
Yeah, but it's so like disingenuous because Wonder Woman came out 2 years ago. We did not have this conversation with Wonder Woman.
Alita came out. We did not have this conversation with Alita.
Alita, which got kicked out of the theaters.
Yeah, there's
Marvel.
all the time. It's like the narrative is bull, and now they're trying to spin the narrative to make themselves the shining white knight hero. You know, I love this. We have to have equality, and we need to be equality, which some men don't like equality. Says the men white knighting, trying to act like, you know, that they're the heroes. Look, we're protecting women. That you're just now in one breath saying women don't need protection because they're equal, and the next breath you're saying women need protection. I wish you'd make up your damn mind. I'm also sick and tired of the whole idea that women as stars need to be equal to men as stars, which I agree with. We need more female directors. We need more female leads. I 100% agree with that. Where it becomes a problem is when you have these leads that are women, you're allowed to criticize them. Like, if you say, I like Rey in Star Wars, I didn't like her performance. Well, you're just a misogynist and don't like strong women. But she wasn't that good. Doesn't matter. If you're a female director or actress, you're not allowed to be criticized. It's like, because you're a woman, you are shielded from criticism in any way.
No pun intended.
Right, but I'm just saying, it's not true, because if this was a Captain America movie,
yeah,
and he made the comments he made, and people were mad about him. Or Chris Pratt from Guardians of the Galaxy is always getting harassed by something. You're allowed to criticize his performance. You're allowed to say, I don't think he was very good. You're allowed to say the movie wasn't very good because it's a man. But because it was directed by a woman and it's starring a woman, you are not allowed to criticize the performance, because if you do, that's somehow equivalent to you are a misogynist, sexist pig who doesn't like women. And that's not the case at all. I am a woman. It wasn't that good. I'm sorry.
There are a lot of women who have been criticizing this movie. So let's play a couple seconds of his comments in Nerdist. And it's so, interesting to watch how they do this. So they did an interview with Clark Gregg about Coulson, probably a pretty lengthy interview. And they cherry picked 2 comments, and then they made a 5-minute video out of those 2 comments to basically give the middle finger to the fans who weren't really on board with Captain Marvel. Not the movie itself, even, as the marketing machine, the disingenuous marketing machine behind it. The Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb debacles, all of this weirdness surrounding this movie that Hollywood went into overdrive to protect one movie and did some really questionable things.
Yeah, that's what people are upset about.
That's what the problem is. It's not about another white woman being a superhero.
But no, it should have not have been a white woman at all. But, you just had the comment, but I'll talk about it later.
I don't know if the expression is butthurt about seeing someone else get a hero that looks like them, but that's because they've always had heroes that look like them.
Agent Coulson is back, and he has a message for the Captain Marvel haters.
All right.
There are people who get very bent out of shape about the fact that she's a woman and that Marie's a woman and wants to see women moving into an equal place in humanity to men.
I was unaware we weren't equal.
Sad. It must be sad to be that kind of dinosaur wandering toward the tar pits.
Okay, I got some comments.
Toward the tar pits.
I didn't realize as a woman that I wasn't equal to men, and that this movie has made me equal to men. I was unaware that women were not equal to men prior to the last couple years when these extremists have said so. I mean, prior to that, women were equal to men. I was unaware I was unequal to men until Clark Gregg told me so.
But this is the same stupid marketing ploy that they've been using since day one, which basically is like making it out like Captain Marvel is the very first female action superhero movie ever, when it's been done multiple times before.
And better.
It was just done a couple of weeks ago with Alita, which I think was even gets more points, because Alita was not just that it was a female lead in a sci-fi movie, but it was an ethnically diverse female lead in a sci-fi movie, not just another white woman.
And what they do, they support it? No, they deliberately went on the attack on that one too, to try to get out of the theaters. It's just like, here's what I'm saying. It's all a narrative, and they're white knighting this narrative, and it's not what's really going on. And they're making it out because people that see this, they're going to be like, well, I'm a guy. I don't think women should be kept down. I better go see this movie, or I'm one of the trolls.
I want to get laid.
Tactic. Yeah,
I want to get laid. I better be on board with this.
It is a bullying and controlling tactic to do this, because you're trying to shame people into going to see it because, well, I don't want to be counted as a troll. And I want to also say about people are butt hurt. You mean like you guys keep acting like you're butt hurt because not everybody loves your movie? I mean, let's be honest. The reason they're going on the attack is because not everybody loves it, and they're trying to fight because the most reviews are kind of in the middle. And it's like, it's okay. And that's not good enough for them. They are butt hurt because their movie isn't scoring an A+ across the board with everybody. So now we got to go on here after the fact and send Gregg in here to trash men, to make them try to go, so we can get more people in the movie. Guilt them, get their butts in the movie. Make sure they give them an A+, because as a female superhero and a female director, she can't be anything less than an A, or you are a sexist. And it's bullshit. You're equal, but you're not equal in being judged.
I think they're worried about that second weekend drop off. That's why they're sending out the white male. Did you notice that? Like,
flipping furious.
Did you notice that the interview was done by? This is all like white dudes, like shaming other white. Like, look, we got white dude interviewing white dude Clark Gregg, and we've got even the host. Same guy, yeah, white dude. Like, I don't know, it's just very weird that they're doing this now. I mean, instead of being like, yeah, hey everybody, hey fans, thanks for coming out to support the movie. That was awesome.
A lot of you did.
Right, instead of being like, it's awesome that Captain Marvel did as well as she did, and had the huge numbers she did. So obviously a lot of men are on board with Captain Marvel. They went to go see Captain Marvel, and people were gender blind, I guess, and they went to go see the movie. No.
Most people are.
Yeah, no. We had to make it a big deal. And the butthurtness comes from the fandom taking it from behind by pop culture sites like the Nerdist, okay, constantly telling them that they're awful people when they have legitimate concerns about sites like Rotten Tomatoes and the marketing machine behind movies like this, and the what could be perceived as an attempt to kick Alita out of the theater to give Captain Marvel a head start. It's weird.
All I'm saying is, when you're saying you're butt hurt, I'm like, pot or kettle, because the fans are butt hurt. You guys are acting like you're butt hurt. You're out there attacking fans again.
Yeah.
You're out there, changing the algorithm. YouTube changed algorithms. So
God, yeah, I forgot all about that. Yeah.
Captain Marvel videos are raised up. You're doing all these other things. To me, you guys ones are butthurt. Also, we don't know what Gregg said before. He might have said he's so happy everybody came out to see it. He might have said positive things. We don't know, because they kind of just cut out that one part and made this whole thing. So we don't know if he said other things that might not have been as scathing. But I'm a woman, and I'm mad. I'll tell you why I'm mad, because I just got done being told that they're trying to make equality exist, but it wasn't existing before. But I already thought I was equal. I didn't need them to make me equal. I'm tired of being told I'm less than to promote this movie. I'm also sick and tired of the whole idea that we need more female leads and female directors, which I agree with. What I do not agree with is the fact that when we have female leads and female directors, you are not allowed to criticize them because they're women, and because they're a minority, that you cannot criticize their acting, you cannot criticize their filmmaking, because if you do, that somehow makes you a lesser person. It makes you a sexist and misogynist, and that's bullshit. If you're going to have equality, which I stand by, it needs to be equality. If there is a guy in a film and it's crap and he doesn't do a good job, he should be criticized for it. If there's a female in a film and it's crap, she should be criticized for it. This whole idea that because she's got boobs means that she shouldn't be criticized for something that's not that good is arrogant, and it's crap. We're equal. We were just as good as women, but no, you're not. You're saying women deserve to be shielded because they're too delicate to take, criticism.
Yeah, I know. This is just it's ridiculous. And then you've got the dudes talking about where the women talking about this.
And why is the woman in there? It's about equality. Let's throw a dude in there. Yeah, look, we're both white guys telling you other white guys you're problematic, even though most of the guys out there, were upset about her being a woman. They knew she was a woman.
I know, it's so stupid. I mean, this whole thing is stupid, but now, not only, you know, I mean, again, you expect some gloating because the movie did do well. We said it's not going to bomb. It's building on a decade of goodwill.
And it's coming right before Endgame. People were afraid to miss it.
Right. It was not going to bomb. But now the media, instead of, you know, they're going to keep this going for months. They're going to be like,
Well, no,
the trolls,
a couple months,
the trolls.
because they have to get it out of the theater fast enough for Endgame because we can't have them competing with each other.
But then they will start up with, you know, Captain Marvel's going to stop Thanos single-handedly in Endgame. And you trolls better learn to deal with it.
Right. And then never mind that we had strong female characters in the Marvel Universe before Captain Marvel was brought into it. Like I said, that people have problems that they don't have heroes that look like them. That's not true. I actually have the red hair and everything. Black Widow is probably who I would most look like, and she hasn't gotten a movie. Why didn't she get a movie? Heck, she's stronger because, like I said before, she kicks their ass and she doesn't have powers. So I'm like, she holds her own without powers. Where's her movie? You know, this is bull. I'm a woman. You can dismiss Neon all you want because he's a guy. I'm a woman, and I'm telling you, I'm just saying because they will. Because if you did this video without me, they'd be like, what's this other guy whining? I'm a woman, and I'm tired of being told I'm not equal. And I'm being told I'm not equal by these people yelling and screaming that women should be equal. I already was equal. You didn't have to do that. We already were equal. And I'm tired of men telling women they can't criticize, or people telling you, anybody, you cannot criticize a female lead or a female director because that's female. That makes you some kind of bad person. If they didn't do a good job, they didn't do a good job. It doesn't matter if they're a boy or a girl.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. But I mean, again, that's not true equality. If you have to you know, give, I guess, a bell curve. That's what they're doing.
That's actually more insulting to me as a woman than anything. Like, you don't have to. I don't have to do as well as affirmative action. I don't have to do as well as a man to get more accolades. And that's just like, I mean, if I'm going to compete, I'm going to compete with somebody equally. I don't want to be given a head start. That's kind of insulting.
Well, Captain Marvel did pretty good at the box office for a girl.
Yeah, that's basically what they're saying. And I'm just like, you know, but then they're saying that they're yelling at other people for criticizing it because of things that they're associating with her being a woman, which is not why they're criticizing it. And then on top of it, well, you know, we're going to give her, a 10-minute head start because she's a woman. It's like, that's doubly insulting to women. Stop doing that.
But yeah, this was not a good look for Clark Gregg, who I've always respected. I always thought he was a pretty cool dude.
To be fair, we don't have the whole interview.
It was a sound bite, and this is what the media does. They take a sound bite and they sensationalize it because he told them what they wanted to hear. It could have just been an offhand remark during a longer interview.
Or they could have led him into it with other questions and comments that got him worked up before they asked him that. We don't know the whole thing because we only see part of it.
But the dinosaur thing, God, we've heard this so many times. Comic book sites tried to tell older white fans that they were dinosaurs, that they were going to go extinct, and it turned into Jurassic Park. Okay, and they started eating all the comic book sites and the comic book publishers alive. So this is not a good move to call the fans dinosaurs, because you know what? They might take their dollars might go extinct.
I don't think it's fair. I really don't think it's fair. I think this whole thing isn't fair because it's just, you're not allowed to, at the heart of the whole thing, you are not allowed to criticize women. Yeah. I mean, let's sum it up. This isn't about women being the leads. This is about the fact that men are told they're terrible if they don't like something that the actress said, which is crappy. And you're basically supposed to just take whatever shit they shovel you in if it's insulting and rude. So they already made people mad, and then it still was a lot more men than women. And then they're instead of being happy about that, look, we still have a lot more men. There's a whole bunch of men supporting this movie. Isn't that great? No. All men are misogynist dinosaurs running towards the tar pits because it's not, women. The future is female, and it's like the future might be female, but the future should be female, but you should be judged fairly. You shouldn't get a shield because you're a woman.
Well, he is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm not watching it anymore. I was gonna watch it, not watching it now.
Stay dead, Coulson. Stay dead.
No, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it, and it's insulting. You're thinking you're defending me, but you're just making me mad. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't have anything to add to it. I think it was a really poor choice of words. I think, given the climate right now around the movie and all the controversy around the movie, the controversy that the studios and the marketing machines made, that Rotten Tomatoes made, I don't think attacking the fans is a very good look.
I don't think it's smart at all.
I don't think it's smart at all. I think they need to be like, hey guys, thanks for supporting the movie, and then just drop it. Just drop it. You don't need to.
You said, there was a huge amount. The men to women ratio is a lot more men that advocating the move than women. That's great. It's great the men are supporting, they're supporting this new direction. That's amazing. That's the way they should have gone.
Positive spin. Attacking fans never good.
You attack fans, and honestly, the way you guys think you're white knighting, you're actually insulting women more. Stop. Just stop insulting women. And that includes you guys. Like Gregg. Anyway.
Okay, well, we're going to wrap this one up, I think. I don't have anything else to add to that. She has spoken.
I'm just saying.
So, please subscribe to Clownfish TV for more pop culture news, views, rants, gaming videos, art videos, and more. This has been Neon and Geeky.
Bye.
Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.